What's that on that beat? Oh. I run a Benz up, I make it best. I wanna dance, baby, I ain't in no rush. I wanna fuck, which I'm tryna fuck. I wanna fuck, which I'm tryna fuck. You know, but that was private, they be doing sign language. I'm down with your friends and I'm can't wait. Okay, I'm outside, wrap my baby in a blanket.
20 years old, I've achieved some pretty cool things. And one of the things that I think has been the coolest throughout all of the other things that I've accomplished is my cars. Cars have always been a huge motivator for working hard for me, as well as just a big drive and a big passion. And I'm an advocate for measuring your success and rewarding your success with tangible trophies. And that is kind of what I value my cars as, is valuable trophies. And I wanted to make this video once I had the Aventador back, but at this point it's been 7 months. When are we even gonna get that back? I don't know. So here we are making this video without the Aventador, also without the Wang Chang. Can't forget about the Wang Chang. That's at my old apartment complex. You guys know I just moved into this new house, and a big reason I actually did move into this house was to be able to have a garage like this. So today's video anyways is going to be kind of just me talking to you guys about life, about success, about my experiences getting to a point like this in life as a 20-year-old millionaire, I guess you could say. And throughout the video, we're gonna have fun with my cars as well. I'm gonna drive them, I'm gonna show you guys more of the cars. And you know, for my average viewers, you see my cars in every video, but why not show them again? That's why I buy them, to make content with them as well. But I genuinely have a passion for cars. I love cars. Currently, obviously, you can see GT3 RS as well as my M3 competition here. Two very cool cars that I love very much. I've recently been kind of debating maybe getting rid of this for something else, either like a truck, like an SUV of some sort. And hopefully soon here, we're gonna get the Aventador back for a little update on the Aventador for you guys. Parts are still being held by Lamborghini themselves. It's not on the shop. It's not, at least I don't think it is. Apparently Lamborghini themselves is actually holding the parts, and they wanted to verify there was no structural damage of the Aventador, whatever. Hopefully we have that back fairly soon. It's just a matter of getting the parts released, shipped to the US, and then to actually repair the car, it should take like a week. It's just like a hood, a fender, a bumper, a headlight, and a new wheel, because the wheel got bent. But without further ado, I don't want to sit here and yap too much, even though that's kind of what this video is going to be. I want to keep it raw, I want to keep it real and authentic with y'all, and I honestly just feel like I want to be able to use this video to connect with you guys on a more of a personal level, rather than just bringing you guys along for a vlog and a day in the life of Brez. That's originally kind of what this YouTube started as, and I want to keep that authenticity and that realness within these videos, no matter the level of success I get to. It was the 4th of July 2 days ago. You could hear fireworks in the background. People are still shooting them off, even though it was 2 days ago, I guess. But like I said, I want to keep that realness, that rawness, that authenticness in these videos, because that's who I am. That's the type of person that I am, and I want to use this channel to not only inspire and motivate younger individuals or individuals older than me, but I want to help people do the same exact thing. And I feel like when you guys feel like you can connect with someone who's done it and who is currently doing it, it helps it put into perspective how achievable it can be for you guys as well. But I'm gonna quit yapping. This is getting to be long. Let's show you guys my cars. You guys could probably see this one here in the background. I just do want to say this is not my car. This is my roommate Pierre's car. It's a Range Rover SVR. It's a very sick whip, but he's also talking about getting rid of it at some point here to get something new. But my cars, here they are. Obviously, you know, for the car guys out there, pretty self-explanatory what these are. GT3 M3 competition. This is a 2024, and this is a 2024 Porsche GT3 RS. Obviously, which of the two do I like more? This, of course. This is a supercar versus like the level right below a supercar. I guess what would you classify an M3 as? What is the title for a car that's in the class below a supercar? I don't know, sports car of some sort. Anyways, this is a very, very cool spec. I bought this back in September. Same thing happened to this that happened to the Aventador. I got rear-ended the day that I bought it back here, but took a few months to get fixed, and we've had it back since like January now. Again, that was in September that I bought it, so I didn't have it from September till January, but got rear-ended here. The taillight got all messed up. They had to paint match this frozen white paint because that is from factory. It's not a wrap. And then I have Valvetronic exhaust with downpipes. It is not tuned. This is full titanium exhaust. You can see under there, but it's not tuned. I could tune it, but the ECU's locked, so I would have to ship the ECU to what I think it's Finland for BMW to tune the GT3 RS. I think it was Germany. But yeah, here's the oh shit, actually I have to go inside and grab my keys. Let's do that. Hey, real quick, someone wanted to say hi first. Say hi, Ryu. Say hi. Okay, I have to go film. I'll be back in a bit. Yeah, I'll be back in a bit, then you can have dinner. Back. Oh, see, it's got that auto unlock. And Ryu is whining now. Anyways, as you can see, so yeah, titanium Valvetronic exhaust, downpipes. It has BC forged wheels. They're a little bit dirty right now. I need to get my cars detailed. As you can see, this is a little dirty too. But BC forged wheels, these are super, super sick. I think they go really well with the frozen white paint. I think it just complements very nicely. And then interior, I love the interior of this car. Honestly, if you guys are in the market for a BMW M3, great car. Highly recommend it. Super fun, fast, pretty luxury, got a lot of updated technology. And like the interior of these cars is super, super fire. So you can see it's got the custom steering wheel, it's got the full screen, and then the red carbon buckets. This custom steering wheel is a really cool feature as well. And in the back seat here, it's probably all dirty from Ryu. He's been riding back here. Actually, funny story, took Ryu, where were we going? Where was I taking him? I think just for a ride because he likes riding in the car. He decided to jump out of the window of this car. We're pulling out of the driveway. Luckily, we were only going like 4 miles an hour, but all of a sudden he just sends it out of the window. Like he actually fit through this whole window and just jumped out and just like stood in the road like he didn't even know what happened. And I was just like shocked. I was like, I didn't even believe what just happened in front of my eyes. I didn't even know it was possible for him to fit through that window. Anyways though, that's this car. Again, thinking about maybe selling it. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't want to say that and then like plans completely change, but I do love this car. It is a great car. Recently I did crack the front splitter. It broke. This is fake carbon anyways. I didn't put that on there. The previous owner did. So maybe I just buy a real carbon one, but it's whatever. That's what happens when you buy fake carbon. It breaks. All right, on to the next car. Obviously, you guys know this. This car went pretty damn viral. This keeps unlocking and locking automatically. Anyways, you guys all know this car. I post this car a ton. This thing is love at first sight, bro. I absolutely love this car. I don't know how you couldn't like a GT3 RS, especially the 992. And it's like such a clean spec, bro. All blacked out. See, we got the custom license plate on this one. Scaled Ryu. Shh. Gosh, interrupted my YouTube video. Anyways, this car, like I said, is like such a good car. I paid $400,000 for the GT3 RS, and then the BMW bought back in September. It only had 2K miles on it, and it was 2024. And I mean, look at this spec. You guys are maybe gonna laugh, but I paid $107,000 for that. And you guys are probably like, BMWs do not go for that much, which this was back in September. It only had like 2,000 miles on it, and it had all that stuff done to it already. So I didn't do any of that aftermarket stuff. That was already done to it. I mean, it was a little overpriced, but I just paid it because like whatever. I just wanted the car. If you want the car, you just buy it if you have the money. Now it's probably worth like 80 because it got in that accident, but is what it is. Anyways, back to this car, and people are shooting off fireworks again. Back to this car. Oh my gosh, stop. Inside of here, you can see this also has the carbon buckets. That's the problem, is both of my cars that I have right now have the carbon buckets, which is cool, but like when you're going on a long ride, it's not that optimal. But the M3 ones, people say they're uncomfortable. They're not. Like, they're pretty smooth. But the GT3 RS definitely does get uncomfortable when you're riding in it for more than like 20 minutes. Oh my gosh, Ryu won't stop whining, bro. Back to this though. Carbon buckets, you see pretty clean, just like minimalistic interior. There's a fire extinguisher in here. I don't know why exactly they do that. I have been thinking thinking about getting a roll cage back here behind the seats. I think that would be super sick. But y'all let me know, should I do that? Because it's like 12 grand to get one, so kind of expensive. And then the only thing that I've done to this car is the exhaust, which I have F1 BRE custom handmade exhaust. So it sounds crazy. It was like a $20,000 exhaust, and it screams, bro. You get up above 5K RPMs and it screams. And you guys will see that because I'm going to take y'all on a drive, and I'm going to talk to you guys more about the life and business side of stuff while we're driving. But I absolutely love this car, and the exhaust is such an insane experience. And then my last and final car, which I don't have and I really wish I did for this video, is the Aventador, which I didn't get the chance to do anything to that because it got hit 5 days after I bought it. But I was planning on doing Gintani exhaust. It's an Aventador S 2018. It has like 9K miles on it, I think. It's Rosso Festo red with, holy shit, my hair is cooked. I need to go to Turkey. Rosso Festo red with like white wheels. So tough, bro. I love that car. I think out of the three, that's probably my favorite, but I don't want to say that 100%. Don't quote me on it because I don't have it back. Once I have it back, I'll have an answer for you guys of which car is my favorite, but I think it'll probably be the Aventador just because I love Lamborghini, bro. I've owned a Urus in the past. I loved that car, but got rid of it for the Aventador. And then other cars I've owned too. I had a Corvette C7 Stingray that I built and then sold that for the BMW. Anyways, which car should we take first? Let's maybe do the, which car do we take first? Let's take the Porsche first. Also, one more thing that I have to add to this video as well, because it's a vehicle, it's not a car, but I just recently bought this. I'm eating a protein bar. Yamaha FX WaveRunner. It's a 2025. I bought it brand new. Wow, this looks majestic as shit right now. Brand new, 2025, 0 hours on it. It was $22,000. Super fun, super worth the money. I did have a little problem with it the other day where TJR came over and we went to go out and ride on it, and it was saying it had a check engine light. I think it was because a little bit of water got mixed into the oil, or there was water in the engine or something, but then it fixed itself. So hopefully I'm not just still riding it when it needs to go to the shop and needs to get boiled to get all the water out of the oil system. But I'm not really tripping. If it breaks, whatever. It's only 22 grand. That's a lot of money. I shouldn't say that, but super worth the money, super fun, especially living on the ocean, bro. It's like you have so many places you can just go exploring. It's just like, bro, what better vibe is it than like being out on the ocean, just like cruising on a jet ski? If you're feeling sad, you're feeling down, bro, that's a great way to lift the vibes up, man. Or after work, let's go get deep and whip some fun cars. All right, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and take the Porsche first. I haven't driven it in like 2 days, so I'm about to get a nasty cold start for y'all. Whenever I'm driving this car, I feel like this is like probably pretty standard, I guess, for anyone who would own a car like this, but I never drive this thing in automatic. Obviously it has, you know, paddle shifters. I literally only drive with the paddle shifters. It just makes more of a fun driving experience. You can get more out of like the car, more out of the exhaust. It just makes it more fun overall. Now the driving experience of this car compared to the other ones I have, this car is more of a track oriented car. So it's not like a top line speed car where the 0 to 60 is insanely fast. Don't get me wrong, like it's a fast car, but compared to the BMW is faster, the Aventador is faster. But this thing's handling is insane. So driving on the highway, kind of cutting up, driving on windy roads, super fun experience. It's obviously got the DRS. I don't know, what does DRS stand for? We're in track mode. I only drive this thing in track mode too. Anyways, DRS is like where you activate like more downforce on the car. So downforce is in like the way that the aerodynamic is. I don't know. I don't want to embarrass myself and say the wrong shit here, but okay, now it says it's ready. So when I press this button here, the DRS is active, which puts more downforce on the car, and it actually moves the wing when I press that button too. Look at how majestic this shit looks, bro. That sunset doesn't get any better than that, man. God bless the earth, God's beautiful creation. Very, very grateful to be in a position like I am and be able to, you know, own these types of cool cars and live the life that I live, and don't take it for granted, bro. I really don't. I try to make the most out of every situation, out of every moment of life, out of everything God's gifted me with. Hang on, a little pull for y'all real quick. Once you get up above, like I said, up above that, like, oh shit, they're filming me. Once you get up, God damn! Once you get up above that, like 5K RPMs, bro, this thing really fucking screams. Let's go, bro. I caught that on vlog. What's good, bro? You got anything you want to say to the vlog, man? No? Actually, just before filming this video, finished filming a video for my second YouTube channel. If you guys haven't already, make sure to go subscribe to my second channel. We're on the road to 100K on that channel. I've been grinding, we've been consistent over there, and I've been giving y'all hella sauce, bro. So make sure to check that out. I think by the time actually this video on this channel is posted, that video on the second channel will have been posted too. So go and watch it because it was absolute sauce. If you don't, my second channel, like I talk about what I do for a living to actually afford these cars. So definitely go and check that out. Anyways, I'm trying to find a spot to go park up. I've not been like, ever since moving into my new house, bro, like I don't leave the crib. So I still don't even really know the area yet. But I'm trying to find a cool spot where I can park up with this whip before we go get the next one to answer some questions. Because I just posted on my story a Q&A. I want to get into some deep talk, but it's hard for me to roll into it unless I have like a specific question to go off of. And I just want to be able to answer some of y'all's questions that you guys have for me, because it's fun to just be able to talk to y'all and give y'all my insight on your curiosity. All right, I found a vibey spot. Had to drive a ways, but shit, bro. Look at this. This is like holy aesthetic. Beautiful sky, palm trees, bro. Palm trees increase frequencies. Like I need to for the rest of my life. It's a non-negotiable that I have to live somewhere with palm trees now. After living somewhere with palm trees, just increases the frequencies and the ocean too, bro.
Before I got money, I was in the track kicking doors, and I'm just being honest. If you want smoke, then we cook niggas up like an omelet. I'm just being honest. Throw me a 60 if I go to Magic.
Alright, so the first question I got is, if you could go back to your past self, what's one piece of advice you would give him and why? That's a real good question. The biggest piece of advice that I could give to my younger self, let's say my 15-year-old self, when I was trying to get into everything, probably where a lot of you guys are right now, I would say focus on the long-term success rather than the short-term, and measure your success based off of inputs rather than outputs. I think a big mistake that I made starting off, and a huge common mistake just humans in general make, is going into everything that they're doing that's hard, where there's supposed to be a reward. Their only focus is on the reward in tangible form. So for example, getting into something like online business or starting a business or a job, whatever, it's human nature for your only goal to be to make money from it, when in reality where your mind needs to be is, what can I gain from this? Like, what can I benefit from this outside of that tangible form of, I mean, in this case scenario, money? What skills can I acquire from this? For example, you fail at starting a business. It sucks, I didn't make money, but what did you learn from trying to start that business and failing? Keep in mind, it takes X amount of failures in order to achieve your first win. So every time you're failing, you're unlocking a key to open the box of success. And so measure your success based off of inputs rather than outputs. Outputs being like money or tangible things. Inputs being like the amount of things you're doing to try to get the output. Because the more just that goes in, the more inputs down the road eventually is going to bring the output. It's just a matter of when. And another thing that I would tell my younger self is to be patient and understand that it takes time, because it genuinely does. Like, real success, real wins take time. Great things take time. One of the most cliche fucking sayings of all time, but it's true. There's people like roaming around and shit. I know. About to get my ass licked. Little do they know I got blicky. To summarize that question, advice I'd give my younger self: patience, understand that it's gonna take time, and don't focus on the outputs, focus on the inputs. Next question, what's the most fulfilling thing you've done? Like, what's rewarded your purpose/soul? That's a really good question. I don't know if I've ever had someone ask me that question before, and I actually really do like that question though. I could sit here and tell you like the cliche things of like helping other people, giving back to people that matter around me, showing people cool experiences, whatever. But I think in terms of for myself, and that's kind of how I want to answer this question, is proving to my younger self that it's possible and actually doing it. Like, if I were to go back to, let's say, my 15-year-old self again and show him where I'm at now, like I'm sitting at the fucking park next to my GT3 RS, like it would be insane. Like, I wouldn't even be able to believe what I'm hearing or seeing. So, you know, fulfillment obviously can come from, of course, you know, like giving back to people who matter, like stuff like that. And I genuinely do get fulfillment from that. and helping other people and so on and so forth. But when it comes to myself, I would say just proving to my younger self that it is actually possible. All right, this is a good one. This is based around cars. Next supercar / hypercar and when? That's a good question, bro. I never really plan out my supercar purchases. It's always just like, all right, I've, you know, got some money. It's time to buy my next car, because that's like my motivation for making money is like cars, bro. Like, I just want to make more money so I can buy more cars and build my collection up and up and up. But I don't know, I never really like planned it ahead of time, like, oh, I'm gonna get this car this date. It's more so of just like, it kind of just happens, you know? It's like, oh, I'm gonna buy a car, and then I go and look at it, and then I end up buying it. If I had to say right now though, like if I were to go buy a car tomorrow, right now, like car that I would actually need is like a 4-door of some sort, like SUV, luxury, maybe like Brabus G-Wagon, something like that. I mean, I love supercars, and that's what's like the most fun and like the coolest and just like the most enjoyable. So if it were supercar, I mean, I have an Aventador. I would like to upgrade my Aventador S to like an SVJ, but if it weren't to be an Aventador, maybe like a Novatec 812, but that's like 700K. I would like to get a Ferrari at some point though, because I've never owned a Ferrari before, but I really like Ferrari. So maybe an 812, maybe some sort of Aventador. I definitely at some point, not that I'm at that level yet, but want to get into the hypercar world. I don't know what I'd get if I got a hypercar actually. Maybe a Senna, because Senna's like more affordable hypercar versus, you know, like Bugatti that's like 4 or 5 M's, or Pagani that's like what, 4 or 5 M's, 3. But Senna, you can Senna like 1.2, I think, and Sennas are sick as fuck. So I don't know, bro. Hopefully I'll stick around to find out, because it probably won't be too long before I buy another car. I'm sure within the next, I don't know, little bit, I'll probably be picking something up new, but we'll see. Next question, how does it feel to be a millionaire at 22? I'm actually 20, but what's like one way that I could describe it? It feels surreal for sure, because like knowing my younger self and how much I dreamed of this, like to actually be living it now, it is very surreal. There's a lot of feelings that come with being a millionaire. Happiness, as well as, I mean, stress, of course. Like, this shit isn't easy. I grind my ass off every day, which I love it. I love the hustle. I love the journey. I love the hard walls to climb. Like, I love the battle, but also like happiness, fulfillment, and that hard working and working hard like that is what brings that genuine fulfillment. And I would say that's another thing that I get genuine fulfillment from, to answer that question like 2 questions ago, is just working hard, bro, and achieving my goals. But to be a millionaire at 20 feels like euphoric. Is that the word? I mean, surreal, but also like, I knew starting out that at one point I would get here, and now I'm here, but like, it is actually surreal that like I've come this far. But I don't know, because I still have a lot more work to do, you know? Like, I still have a long ways to go and a lot of things to achieve and a lot of goals set that I want to hit. And obviously, you know, I'm here to document it all for y'all. I feel like that's getting pretty long though, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is cruise back to the crib, and we're gonna hop in the M3 and answer some more.
Hot gone cold like Palmer, bro still shot like Bennett. She wanna question me, I don't.
Fellas, we are back to the crib. Ooh, time for round 2, baby. Round 2 of the cold start. Let's get it. All right, boys. Now this car has a couple different modes as well. You can see M1, M2. I believe the difference, M1 is just like the general sport mode. M2 is like customized sport mode. So you can manually adjust like the suspension, the steering, some other stuff too. But I have it like set up, and I always drive this in M2. M2 also, when you're in M2 mode, it's in manual. So you have to use the paddle shifters. That's more fun. Anyways, whenever I'm driving, always I'm using paddle shifters. One of my favorite parts about this car too is that it has 5 seats, so when you're going anywhere, you can pack all the homies in here, or whoever you need to fit in here, all the hoes, the non-existent hoes. But it's nice to have a car that, you know, you can actually like fit people inside of and like go places, because the GT3 RS obviously is 2 seats, me and 1 other person. Now, the one thing about this car, the custom steering wheel, like the gauge is messed up. It'll be flashing red telling me to shift when I'm at like 3K RPMs. I haven't recoded it. I just need to like reprogram it. I just haven't done it ever since I bought the car. It's just been like that. But I love the sound of this car. This car sounds amazing. The Valvetronic exhaust and the downpipes. Like, watch, let me get. I don't know how well the camera picks those pops though, but it is pretty loud. Like, the pops are pretty aggressive. It's like popcorn, bro. Bro, all around though, BMW is a great car manufacturer. Like this car, the driving experience, and like I have a GT3 RS, arguably like the best performance car, street legal performance car, but something about a BMW, bro, and especially for the price point, like you get so much car for a good price. So like I said earlier, I think at the beginning of the video, if you're in the market for a BMW, specifically, you know, M3, M4, I like the M3 way more than the M4. I just don't like the two-door look on this car. Well, on the M4, not this car, but if you're in the market for one, get one. Super good car. Driving experience is super fun. You get a good, like, wide variety. Like, it's an all-around good car. Tech, interior, exterior looks, performance, like, definitely worth buying.
By the street sweeper, they clean up the street. Cool like a cruise, your new shoes on the feet. Boy, what's your tone when you talking to me? Now that Daytona like Miami Heat. Made me an M for the end of the week. Close to me, you read up the fleet.
All right, boys, we are back. Nighttime vibes now. Look at this. Beautiful, bro. This car is shining. The frozen white is unmatched, bro. This shit just like glistens with the wheels too. Like, oh my gosh, that is nasty. All right, we're gonna do some more Q&As for y'all boys, but this time inside of the whip. All right, best side hustle for a teen or a young adult to start. I mean, bro, honestly, everything you see on the internet, every business model you see, online business or businesses in real life or whatever, they all work, bro. They all work. It's just a matter of picking one thing, sticking to it for long enough, acquiring the skills necessary, and going through the failures and the trials and the tribulations necessary in order to actually start succeeding with something. It all works. It's just a matter of sticking to something long enough and genuinely like doing the things needed to do in order to acquire the skills that are necessary to be successful within that business. So like for me with freelance brand scaling, it was like I had to sign clients, I had to learn the ads manager, I had to learn the skill of running ads for a business as well as how to sign clients. From there, it was just putting 2 and 2 together and boom, here we are. Obviously over time, that's very simplified. There's more that goes into it than that, and it's going to be stressful and it's going to be a lot of work, but it all works, bro. It's just a matter of picking one thing, sticking to it, acquiring the skills necessary in order to become successful within it. Next question, will you ever sell the Porsche GT3 RS? I mean, I have no plan to sell it anytime soon. Mick J said, are you happy? Yeah, I mean, I would definitely say I'm happy, especially with where I'm at in life right now. Obviously, you know, there's ups and there's downs, and there's things that I run into that are hard and things that I don't share with you guys that I go through that I'm not public about for the better reason. I mean, if I sit here and yap about my feelings, y'all are gonna call me a bitch. But I mean, this shit isn't easy, bro. Like this business stuff, it gets stressful, it gets hard, but in the end of the day, I love what I do. It brings me genuine fulfillment, which then leads to happiness for myself. So I definitely would say I'm happy. I definitely would also say that I feel like I could be doing more. And I mean, as long as I stay on the right track and continue to keep working towards my goals, I think over time I'll become even happier and happier. All right, next question. Would you buy and tune a Japanese car? I definitely would, bro. I would love to get like some Japanese like JDM car. I think that would be a sick thing to add to the collection, but I feel like that's when I have, you know, like 5 different cars or so. Like one of them would be a JDM car, because that's like, you know, kind of a lot of work as well as like maintenance, and even driving one of those is like, you know, it's not like you just hop in and drive like a BMW, you know. So I feel like that would be a car that would be like the 5th or 6th one in my fleet, not necessarily when I have only like 3 cars, you know. But I do love JDM cars. They're sick. So I think at some point I definitely would get one. Plans for the future, YouTube wise. I mean, just keep doing what I'm doing, bro. Y'all love these videos. I love making them. And my goal with YouTube is not only to just like inspire and motivate you guys, but like I said earlier, you know, help you guys do the same for yourself and open your guys' eyes to what is really possible if you genuinely like focus, lock in, and like make shit happen. So I want to continue to keep posting these videos because I know the impact that they have on people out there that watch them. I mean, that's really the goal of this, as well as just to document my life and my journey as a 20-year-old entrepreneur. So not only do I do this for myself, but I love to do it for y'all too. And so my goal with YouTube long term is just to keep doing what I'm doing, bro. Just keep documenting my life in whatever form that evolves into, as well as just continue to inspire and motivate y'all and show y'all what is really possible. What's my dream car? Oh, I would say probably just like SVJ, bro. I mean, obviously I have the S now, but the SVJ is like another step up, you know? So probably an SVJ, bro. That's just such a sick, like, staple car, dude. Like, spits flames. It's loud as shit. It sounds amazing. It looks insane. Like, it's just that's a great car, bro. Another question, which car is the fastest? I mean, I haven't raced the Porsche versus the BMW, but I definitely think the BMW is a little faster. What was the hardest part of your journey and how did you overcome it? I would say just failing, bro. Like, as broad as that is, I wouldn't say that there was like one specific tragic event or something that made me like, oh my gosh, this is like the hardest thing ever in my life. I would say it was more so just failing continuously over and over and over. Because obviously you guys have, it's starting to rain, bro. Obviously you guys have failed, maybe not necessarily in like the world of business, but more so just in life with certain things. There's been different things, you know, you've failed doing, and that doesn't feel good. Like, no one likes to fail, but in the end of the day, you have to realize that failure is just an opportunity to learn, and specifically learn things that you need to know in order to start to win and start to become more and more and more successful. So I would say probably just getting over a lot of those failures and understanding and adapting my mindset to realize that those failures were only pushing me forward to become who I am today. And I mean, overcoming those was just as simple as that, bro. It was just realizing that is a necessary part of the journey. And like everyone else who has done it and who is currently doing it has also went through those same failures. And if they can get through it, then I can get through it. Then you can get through it. It's just a matter of understanding that. And that's the way to overcome that. And I would say that's like the most important part of this all, of business, of life, is just understanding that not everything is going to be easy. Not everything is going to come natural. You're going to fail, but it's all part of God's plan and part of the process. Next question, what convinced you to actually lock the fuck in? I mean, bro, just seeing that other people had done it. Seeing the life that other people were living because they locked in, and knowing that I'm the same as them, I'm no different from them, and that I can do it too. So it was just a matter of realizing that, overcoming that limiting belief that I couldn't be one to do it, and that just sparked that fire inside of me, understanding that there was other people that were doing it, so why can't I? And you know, I just worked and I worked and I worked, and eventually I saw the light at the end of the tunnel. I started to make money, and drastically all of my work that I had put in over the years really started to pay off and reflect into who I was becoming and the success that I was achieving and chasing. I mean, shit, bro, a couple of years later, here we are. At what age did you make your first million? I mean, in revenue, 19. Well, like, made my first million at 19, but I didn't have liquid million until I was 20. Like, cash. Like, I wasn't a millionaire until I was 20, but like, I had made $1 million at 19. Where the huzz? Come on, bro. If you worried about the huzz, you worried about the wrong thing, my boy. You think during that whole process, the past 5 years of me getting to where I'm at today, that I had been worried about huzz? No. You gotta focus on what matters, bro. Like, obviously, you know, go out, have your fun with girls here and there, but you can't revolve your life around women like that, bro. It's just not healthy. It's distracting. Women are the biggest distraction, bro. Like, let's be honest, as men, like, they are. Like, even I fall into that. But you can't be worried about the wrong things, my boy. That's part of the game. That's part of the game. And huzz is not one of them, man. Another one, where the huzz? Come on, bro. Another one, do you get huzz? Like, come on, bro. How big is it? All right, dude. All right. I think that's my cue to wrap the video up here. Y'all are getting really fucking brain rot on these questions, which I get it. I'm a victim of brain rot too. But it's time for y'all boys to lock in. I hope this video motivated some people out there. I hope my perception on reality and my opinions on some of your guys' questions maybe helped open your minds a little bit, maybe help change your perspective on things, maybe helped just make you realize what you are really capable of doing. And you only have one life, so you gotta make the most of it, my boy. You're given one shot at this shit. Don't take advantage of it. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to turn post notifications on. I'm gonna have some banger vlogs coming for y'all. Make sure to leave a comment down below. Check out all my socials, linked in the description. Subscribe to my second YouTube, because I'm trying to put y'all boys on. And check out the free training link in the description too, if you want to learn more about what I do. But subscribe to my second YouTube. I need another YouTube 100K plaque in my office. But yeah, I love y'all boys. Like I said, I hope this helped y'all out. And
I will catch y'all in the next video. Y'all have an amazing day, evening, whenever you're watching this. Peace out.